niggas, man. And so we go hard for a motherfucking reason.
Walk with the Benz, ho. I'm a jug in a bando. Same niggas from the Sando. Pull up and violate your bando. Yeah, I walk with the Benz.
What's going on, people? It's your main man, Ty Diamond. We Go Hard TV, We Go Hard Radio. And you know, we're here with another podcast episode. Y'all stay tuned. Yo, man. We're here for another episode, man. You can call this episode 2 of the chat, man, where we take some of the topics from the We Go Hard TV battle chat on Facebook. You understand what I'm saying? And we transform them into podcast form. So, next topic that I want to discuss, man. We talking about the top 10s, your top 20s, your top tiers, your low tier, your trash tier. We want to talk about it all, man. That's one of the topics that's basically at hand right now in the We Go Hard TV battle chat. You know what I mean? From True doing a 2K rating system for We Go Hard TV. Shout out to True for that. You know what I mean? Jay Bowler with the comedy on the comeback video is hilarious. You understand what I'm saying? Ishmael broke down his top tier, mid tier, and low tier list. You understand what I'm saying? And his shout out to the bro for that. You understand what I'm saying? Even Prezi, El Presidente, he jumped online today. Jumped on live and broke it down how he felt about who was his top 10. I think he even got all the way to like 15 or 20 maybe. You understand what I'm saying? Who's on the fence and who just like, oh, y'all just stinking it up. You understand what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for lending all they comments, opinions. You understand what I'm saying? The debate is great, man. That's what we need, man. Get the fans something to be interested in. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that everybody's interested in. They wanna, not saying that you gotta take everybody's opinion to heart, but when some people give an opinion, man, you understand what I'm saying? Listen up, man. Listen up. They noticing everything. You understand what I'm saying? From even up at the top all the way to to what you consider the bottom of the barrel. So let's talk about it, man. What goes into your top 10 when you picking your top 10 MCs? I guess for me, I would say when I'm talking top 10, I'm talking about, first we gotta talk about impact, man. Let's talk about the impact that these guys have had, or even the females. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you leave some consideration for the females. We got some dope females in We Go Hard TV. Shout out to Nina. Shout out to C. Shout out to Tia. Shout out to Torture. You understand what I'm saying? Any female that's graced this We Go Hard TV platform. You know what I'm saying? Jay. Shout out to Jay too. Can't forget about Jay. You feel me? Just make sure you include them too when you're talking about your top people. You understand what I'm saying? So when I'm thinking top 10s, top 15s, top 20, we talking about impact, man. Let's talk about what have they done since they got here. You understand what I'm saying? Are they moving on? Are they progressing? Are they getting better? You understand what I'm saying? Are you seeing the growth and just the overall energy shift to, yeah, these are the people that we want to see, man? Or when people feel like, the cards ain't been, hitting, or, they want to really looking for a specific kind of battle or specific kind of matchup. And does that impact on, they get people talking, they get people, in conversations. That's impact. That's important when you're talking about top 10. I feel like that's something you definitely got to consider. You got to consider people's impact. Let's talk about views, man. I know views are important and they aren't important at the same time, but I will say this as far as views. When we're talking about views, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody can't get a 10,000, 12,000, 15,000 view battle. You understand what I'm saying? Just sometimes it's just not how it go in certain circumstances. Not taken away from, if the battle is fire, but let's talk about the numbers that these cats do. You understand what I'm saying? Are they putting those numbers on the scoreboard? Are they putting up that those numbers where we getting 50s, 60s, in the 20s, some of them even got 100. I even think there's a 500,000 view battle on We Go Hard, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. It's a couple of, I know we got a couple over 200. We probably even got a couple over 250,000. We got some real stashes, some real classics in the stash. So, definitely that's something to consider when we're talking about top 10s, when we're talking about the view count and all that. Let's just talk about overall resume. Let's talk resume. I understand it's not important sometimes because you're talking about the overall body of work, but just keep that in mind when you're talking about these guys. Look at their resume. From where they started off to, are they clashing with killers? And if they are clashing with these killers or these guys that's the top guys or other top females or whatever you want to call it, how are they doing? How are they looking up there? You know what I'm saying? Are they holding their own? Are they standing their ground? You know what I mean? I think also what they done on other leagues is important too when you talk about top 10s. Not saying, you know, battling every battle is important, but that's important too. How are they looking on the road, or how are they looking in different situations? You understand what I'm saying? I think that's something that people also have to consider when we're talking about our top 10s. And just overall longevity and consistency, because it's not easy staying at that top level. You understand what I'm saying? It's hard because it takes a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work to the craft. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't feel like enough people understand that as far as battle rap. It's not just as simple as just picking up a pen and a pad and just writing. Nah, it's not. Sometimes it's not about what you could study for. You know what I mean? Some people have a natural talent, and I feel like that's something to consider when you talk about your top 10s. Also as well, you know, just natural overall ability is some things you can't teach, bro. Like, you know, in basketball, man, they always talk about, you know, a big man. They be like, yo, he got a great feel for the game, or a good point guard, or a good, you know, whatever his position is as a basketball player. Like, they got an overall great feel for the game. They got a great IQ for the game. You know, with some things that you can't teach, and it's just some things in battle rap, like, it's evident. You know who's authentic when they rapping up there, and you know who's kind of like, I watched this go on, and, you know, I want to give this my try. Not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but you could just tell the difference. And especially when we go hard TV, like, one of the reasons that the league is just highly respected is because of that authenticity, because they seen the league come from the outside era. You know what I mean? We go hard TV was still doing outside battles at one point in time when people were in venues, starting to go in venues and doing smack and all that. We were like the last of that era, and then we transitioned into the venue era and packing the buildings and getting the battles on URL and YouTube and on the Smack app, and just, you know, it's just a lot of different things. So when we go hard TV, what a lot of people hold dear to their heart is just, you know, just the authenticity and just the raw talent. And if you ever been in a We Go Hard battle, you know, whether it be 5 years ago or 5 months ago, for the most part, when the energy is there, you know what the energy is like, man. It's like playing in Rucker Park, man. That's what they say. They say We Go Hard's the Rucker. It's like playing in Rucker Park, man. You could play everywhere else, but or basketball players, when they say, yo, we gotta come to the Garden, or we gotta come to New York and we gotta show out. We Go Hard is a place where you gotta show out, because if you don't show out, you definitely can get shipped out in a second. You know what I mean? So that's just some things that I want the people to consider when we're talking about our top 10s and, you know, our top 15s and top 20s, whoever you decide. You know what I mean? All opinions is welcome. Everybody's opinion is valid. Nobody's opinion is more or less valid than anybody's. You understand what I'm saying? So just leave a like, comment, dislike, whatever you want to do, and just, you know, you share with us and you let us know who's in your top 10, who's in your top 15, who's in your top 20, who's top tier, who's mid tier, who's low tier to you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, who's what to you? Because, you know, you guys' opinion are just as important as everybody's opinion. So, you know, I want y'all guys to you know, keep the conversation going. I appreciate everybody listening. You know what I mean? And, you know, who's in your top 10? We're gonna find out.
Walk with the Bandz, ho. I'm a jug in a bando. Same niggas from the Sando. Pull up and violate your bando. Yeah, I walk with the Bandz, ho. I'm a jug in a bando. These haters is nothing but fans, though.